We continue discussing safety of the chargers, different chargers. Everything began with that Varta battery and Victron chargers that are not safe. Watch the video, everything will be in the description below. We just tested this CTEK, we tested Victrons again, and we found that amazing charger. Again, all videos will be in the description below. But when everything began with that Varta battery and Victron that fried it up to 70 degrees Celsius, some guys told me buy Goose, GYS. You can call it as you wish. In Finnish it will be Goose. So and I'm going to test it, but guys, actually I bought it after this charger fried this battery, and I tested it in summertime, and I will first show that material recorded in summertime that I never published, and then we back to here to the same battery in its current conditions after a year or two, I don't remember exactly, and test with this Goose again and see what it shows now. That's the plan. I got this Gysflash, Gysflash, as you wish, and first I will try on this dead battery and see if it will be able to detect that the battery is dead, and then I tell you background about this battery that was there, about Victron charger, etc. Let's just plug it and see if this is capable to detect a dead battery. I will now first show some measurements, and then we discuss, because I want to disconnect as soon as possible. Well guys, you see again it's reference to the first video, the charger couldn't detect the dead battery, yeah, so it's overheated it and it's provided a huge current. It smell here, yeah, the same that was the case with Victron charger. Yeah, this charger, you can see indication when this lit and nothing here, it means 5 mode, which is bulk charge. They call it just charge here, but that is bulk charge with the maximum current. I actually was surprised. Yeah, the charging I began yesterday 7 p.m. and now afternoon of the next day. So yesterday a few times I tested with the clamp the current, it was around 5. I'm not sure why, because in bulk charge it should be the maximum current that the charger can provide and the battery can accept. Yeah, probably it can't accept, the resistance is different, was in the beginning. But now you have seen, at least with this Chinese tool, that it use the maximum, it accept the maximum current. So, and it hits the battery, it smell, wow, yeah. So but this time I know, yeah, so that the battery is dead, yeah. And guys, well, only CTEK it was in the previous video, was able to detect this dead battery. Unfortunately, it detects, it do analyze somewhere here after all charging, but at least it doesn't overheat. Of course, the current of CTEK is also lower, but doesn't matter. It detects. I'm still concerned why manufacturers of this and the Victron charger and even CTEK cannot implement a beta testing here in the beginning, where they do some analyze, because the algorithm of detection of the dead battery is not that complicated. It's all about the voltage. When the battery has a short cell, it will not increase the voltage, so you just test in the beginning a little bit more and you will understand that the battery is dead. And I know the chargers that can do this, yeah. So even some cheap Chinese chargers, they can do that detection. So that's what we have. We are here again. I just used this charger in the power supply mode to power this shunt, to review the diagram of this CTEK from the previous video about how it detected that the battery is damaged. So you can see the link in the description below. So this charger remains in the same state from the previous one. Then I set it from the previous video, then I set it to the charging mode here in advance and powered it. So now I put the battery on my rig. Actually, all that stuff is covered in the same playlist, so you can watch it if you want to do the same. And we see what happening here. So you have seen the starting procedure, and fortunately we are lucky to power the shunt by 5 volts that it provides, and that's why we can see the current. The current is 4 amps, very flat, very straight, very stable. The voltage is pretty the same, so I'm just recording this now before I'm going to look at the user manual to understand all the modes from here. So, but probably it already charging without any detection of the dead battery. Okay guys, here is the user manual. Probably if you know this charger, we don't need to go through all the charging procedures. However, we're actually interested about all of them. But let's take a look first now what this blinking means. The indication here is not so user-friendly, but you have to use this. So yeah, you cannot install the LCD on the IP67 charger. To make an application is a little bit difficult. So that's what we have here. It's more or less okay. So you don't see probably through the monitor recorded from the phone, but when blinking from that side, it means we in either of these 3 stages. When this lit on that side and nothing on another side, it's 5. 6 means that when this lit solid and here is blinking. Yeah, when both lit, then we are in the 7. We're so. Okay, here is the same. So we are in some of the first 4. Let's analyze. We are not in the first one because it was analyzed less than a second. Recovery. Probably we are in recovery because it says 3-4 amps. And we have seen these 4 amps. Yeah, we are still seeing them. Yeah, here. But we don't see actually pulses for the current. And the voltage is not increasing. It's logical because the battery is damaged. So actually, probably on the test in stage 3, which is less than 1 second, it should detect the failed battery. Not sure. In the summertime when the battery was in another stage, it didn't detect. It's just fried it up. And then we'll probably go to the dysflash. Let's wait and see. So maximum 5 hours. It should understood quicker that the voltage is not rising, but let's see. By the way, one idea come to my mind. It's actually already not secure to provide 4 amps to the dead battery. It's a kind of a lot. Well guys, 4 hours we can do some preliminary, well, that will be difficult English to me, conclusion about the safety of this charger. Well, no safety, the same like with Victrons. 4 hours everything remains the same about 4-5 volts. So we can see the shunt with interruptions because it is around 5 volts, which is limit for this shunt. So sometimes it drops measurements. We see the same 4 amps going to the battery all the time, and this charger cannot recognize that the battery doesn't increase the voltage. What is the problem, guys? To understand that if the voltage remains the same for 4 hours, it is definitely damaged battery. So the only charger that can do this is that one. I will continue waiting for 5 hours because it says maximum 5 hours just to see what will happen. But we already now can say that, well guys, no, not that smart, no safety, 4 amperes is going there, especially if we combine this with the summer recorded material where we could see that it's also fried, this battery. We can say no, it's not safe, it's not that smart. So the only smart, nobody pays me to cover this AEG, but that's I really was amazed when I've got it and I found the algorithm that I would implement if I create the charger, and I did make some charges. So and it has this algorithm. It can recognize that the battery is dead quite quickly. In the case if it's possible to recognize quickly, like for example in that case. So we still wait for another 1 hour, but you already can like it and you can subscribe to see more for searching for the safe chargers, but we already found one. But we will wait and see what else we get from that one. And if it goes to charge in bulk, 5 hours, 20 minutes, something like that. No, it stays in the same mode. It's trying to add 4 amperes to the battery that is around 4-5 volts. So it doesn't recognize it as a damaged battery for 5 hours. Guys, I don't want to wait more. That is clear. This charger is also not safe. Not safe to keep the battery unattended. Not so smart. So again, well, it looks nice, okay. It's smart for good batteries probably, but it's not safe. The only safe charger so far is that one. Well, that is questionable probably, I think we need to test more. No, this not that one. I don't know what to test next, so tell me in comments. Probably I want to test probably again these older stack models with the battery of that conditions, but yeah, probably we need to test that one AAG for the normal, not damaged battery that we can discharge deeply with this electronic load. I don't know, so give me your ideas in the comments and let's see what I test next. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, looking nice yellow. I really like yellow, but yellow it's a warning mark for safety. Give me the like, subscribe to see more, and let me know what you want to see. Bye.